up in the air, with the bluest of skies appear. That's when the sun comes shining through, creating the perfect day for you. But up, way up in the air, where the darkest of clouds appear, that's when the storms are coming in. And that's when the rains begin, when the rains begin. And what sometimes occurs right after a storm is the most beautiful sight that nature can form. For after a storm, when it begins to clear, when the clouds are gone, the rainbows appear. I once had a secret friend. He was a leprechaun. He was green and he was Irish, and his name was Little Shaun. Now leprechauns and rainbows, they go together hand in hand. They both live way up in the sky in a place called Fairyland. In Fairyland, each leprechaun is given a pot of gold to bury under a rainbow until a story can be told. So Little Shaun found a rainbow and followed it to its end, and there he buried his pot of gold to guard and to defend, to guard and to defend. And what sometimes occurs right after a storm is the most beautiful sight that nature can form. For after a storm, when it begins to clear, when the clouds are gone, the rainbows appear. And Little Shaun was cursed to live there, to mind his pot of gold, until a righteous man may find it and break the curse's hold. The years went by and Little Shaun, he waited patiently, hoping that a righteous man would come and set him free. And Little Shaun got sadder and sadder every day, hoping for a miracle to finally come his way. And what sometimes occurs right after a storm is the most beautiful sight that nature can form. For after a storm, when it begins to clear, when the clouds are gone, the rainbows appear. One day a young man walking by overheard a tearful song, and from the very tone of it, he knew something was wrong. He quickly approached the leprechaun, whose tears were getting worse. And Little Shaun explained to him all about the curse. So a miracle occurred that day in Fairyland. For Little Shaun the leprechaun had found a righteous man. Quickly he dug up the gold, his face was full of glee. For when he handed it to the man, Little Shaun was finally free.